We return, Tube Dwellers, to Solstheim. And, I believe to Fort Frostmoth. Where I expect to find a 200-year-dead commander somehow bringing ash spawns to life and commanding them. I have to wonder if the ash spawns are specifically souls of soldiers who died here.
Men, an invader has entered the fort. Prepare yourselves for an ambush.
He sounded really close.
Fort Frostmoth will never fall. Long live the Empire!
I'm thinking he put all of his ash spawns here on high alert too. I see the one over there walking around. That's actually the only ash spawn I see right at the moment. Oh, nope, nope, they see me. It's getting ready to get heavy. Let's go ahead and go into the effective perspective here. It's really hard to arch in third person, in my opinion. Melee, not so difficult. Archery, a whole nother story. Is that the captain up there, or the commander, I should say? There have been too many captains lately. The word's fresh on my tongue. Oh, he's got me trapped! Christ almighty, I can't get away from him! Come on now. Oh, didn't want to fire that, actually. I was wanting to roll off of it. Unfortunately, I released the right mouse button just before hitting the R. And this is just another regular ash spawn, so I haven't yet found the commander. Let's go ahead and shut him down. Still don't see anything, but that's quite alright. It's quiet for at least a second. Ah, no. There are more fire. More explosions nearby. So I'm sure that... Ah, I see you. I see you, ash spawn. I'm glad that those don't have any AoE. That would make them incredibly difficult to dodge. Whoa! They throw them so damn quick, too. It's crazy. I know you know I'm coming, buddy. I know you know it. Oh, this is too good of an opportunity. Oh, and it doesn't carry him far enough. Should have gotten a good angle on this ash mound here. Carry him up and over. Serve to be a little ramp. That'd be nice. Okay, so... Oh, I got the ore on them. It's awesome. They give you just such an amazing source of ore. This would be the first place I'd come if I was trying to level a new smithing character. That is, unless it was too difficult to fool with them. Huh. Workbench. You almost still get to it. Here we are. So we've got a couple different buildings. The objective points me there, so I'm going to go this way first. Just the potential of loot. And I don't have a key, huh? I wonder if I'll get the key from over here. Fort Frostmoth. Let us see if we can discover what makes the dead stir. Oh, we're definitely going to discover some stirring dead. Christ almighty. Glad he didn't know anything about my location yet. Getting that sneak attack off as a first attack is huge. Lets me two-shot these baddies. I feel like I just heard the sound of another one spawning. I haven't quite gotten it down yet. The whole time they're around, you just hear kind of weird particle scattering sounds. Clumps of ash knocking against the huge amounts of ash on the floor. Against every wall. It's kind of an interesting environment they've created with these very large amounts of ash. It's supposed to be 200 years ago, but I can only imagine it would take a long, long time for this much ash to dissipate and clear up. Couldn't even guess at actual times. I bet there are probably some examples around the world. Bunch of ebony arrows. A ladder to the top. Aha! I remember getting a couple attacks from you. And I would very much so like to return them in kind. Wow, we've got two over here. Can I do a double foos? Aw, yeah. Didn't quite throw this guy off the roof. It's too bad, really. Would have been great to just get rid of him altogether. That one did. Oh, not what I meant to do. Let's get dodgy with these little fireballs. Can't go side to side from the bridge, so it's actually a little dangerous crossing it. With this gentleman staring me down. That headshot, man. We are right there. I'm just going to take it if I gotta. Down he goes. What? I paralyzed him, but the bolt didn't technically hit. How so? I must have grazed him in just the perfect way so as to tap the pressure point that turned him into a pile of muck. Useless, paralyzed chunk of nothing. Alright, well, I've seen the roofs now. I feel like I could, wait a second. Something doesn't feel right here. Did I go into that building? I feel like I originally went into that building and was transported to the top of this building. So hold on. Hold on here. Wait a second. All of a sudden, the architecture of this fort is oh so very confusing. Alright, so I'm in this room. There's not really anything else. There are stairs going down. I didn't originally go through those, though. I just gotta make sure I'm not crazy real fast. Huh. Maybe I am crazy. I could have swore that I went... Oh, no, that's right, that's right. It requires a key! Okay, I am just a little crazy. Just getting my past all mixed up. I just don't know which scene came after which scene. They're all in crazy, confusing orders. Wow, what in the hell are these two ash spawn doing? I would really like it if that second little bit had been a sneak attack. I don't think it was, though. But that was a paralysis, so that'll make up for it. 2 down. I feel like that's a small number of ash spawn to face all at once. I feel like they normally come in droves. Some Dragonborn arrows, wow. I've actually not seen Dragonborn arrows yet, and I see a passage behind some webs. We'll have to get to that in a second. A master lock, oh! And we shall break no fewer than 7 picks. Although I won't show all that boringness, so it took me quite a little while. A 4-bear sword, that looks crazy. I feel like that's something from Immersive Weapons and Immersive Armors. Ancient Nordic pickaxe? Well, would you look at that? That thing looks just nasty. Doesn't look like a proper pickaxe at all, but if that's the only thing that's strong enough to pick Stahlroom out of the walls, then we'll go ahead and pick it up. So I see a door in 2 different passages. That requires a key. This is the less hidden passage, so I feel like that's going to lead to where we ultimately want to go. I actually don't remember. Do I have any kind of melee weapon? I feel like I might not. Huh. I guess I might have to equip a pickaxe to get through this. Yeah, that's the only melee weapon I've got. Let's, for the time being, go ahead and favorite that as well, just in case I run into some more spider webs. I don't have a number 2 right now. I think I used to have a little dagger on 2. Just go ahead and cut some of that down. And, oh, what? Oh, what? Oh my god! What in the hell is going on? Holy hell! Flame cloak spiders. What in the hell was that first spider? He just leaped right at me. God, he jumped so far. How am I supposed to deal with something like that? I don't get it. I don't get it. Where are they? God, he looks so weird. Coming right at me. That guy is the flame cloak spider that I see still alive. Ah, and he dies quite easily. Wow, that is not that. Oh my god, that's so much creepier of an enemy than are the giant frostbite spiders from Skyrim. God, just a little skittering. Oh, that was so weird. Wow, the ore down here. So we've got some heartstone, ruby geode. Oh my god, look at that. My god, that thing looks so nasty. Oh god, that looked disgusting. It's just so tiny but so detailed. Ooh, ooh. Oh, I don't even want to... Ugh. Ugh, those are the albino spiders. Okay. I literally just got chills. Ugh. Okay, well, my window is cracked a little bit, too, because it tends to get hot in my PC room, in my office. So, maybe the chills weren't related to the spiders. No, I'm pretty sure the chills were related to the spiders. These creepy little bastards. Are there more of them? Are they hiding? Are they just going to jump out at me? Yeah. Yeah, they are. Look at that. He is hiding. He is going to jump out at me. Oh, my God. You creepy looking little bastard. What? I don't feel safe going back into corners like this. Ugh. Oh, their webs are like, they're like thick and, I don't know, creamy looking too. Ew. That's that is thoroughly disturbing. I would really like to find the corpse of this little fire spider. I guess it must have glitched through the terrain though, because I don't see it. Just to see what's on it as opposed to these albino pods. What happened to the little spider that jumped at me? Did he like blow up? Is his corpse gone even? I don't understand. I am really not looking forward to more of that. Matter of fact, let me ensure that I get a quick save off. Oh, I hear you. I hear you, ash spawns. I hear you assembling. I wonder if the volcano is like essentially just full of Dunmer corpses. And it just erupted a bunch of bodies out all over Vardenfell and Solstheim alike. That seems eerily possible. After all, I believe that the gigantic corpse of Dagathur's physical manifestation existed within the Red Mountain. And that's where it died and likely stayed. Gloves. Coffins with some rags and some gold. I will likely not search every coffin. This looks a little bit curious. Huh. I feel like I can see too much back there for it to be coincidence. Cannot get back there, though. So, we'll have to ignore it. Move right along. Move deeper into the fort. Let's get back to sneaking. We're so sneaky, even the dead will be surprised. Fort Frostmoth Key. Interesting. I think that is going to allow me into the other section of Fort Frostmoth, which I assume to be the greater part of it. Ildari's Journal. Just long enough. Let's do some summarizing. Okay, this gives me some insight. Apparently some necromancer of some renown is using heartstones to try to reanimate General Carius, the general of this fort, of Fort Frostmoth. And he wasn't being incredibly successful with commanding the general after having awoken him. He had difficulties and specifically said something about having to resort to self-experimentation, which is troubling. And I think that's going to round out this little bit of dungeon, so I'm going to have to go back up and over into the greater bit of Fort Frostmoth, where I think the general has migrated to. And here we go. There's actually a door from the inside right over. Let's stay cautious. There are plenty of ash piles around, and that doesn't look like an ash spawn. Let's go ahead and snatch ourselves a quick save, because this looks like a good place for it. A couple nondescript books. Should I try to talk to him? Let's see what... March of the Dead. It just says kill general, so I'm not even going to try to get some dialogue going. Let's use the advantage as I have it. And actually, let's even go a step further with the advantage. Right as I'm about to let loose, let's go ahead and use this last filter of True Shot. And there we go! I hit him right in the Heartstone. Oh yeah, I've got way too much range on him. He's got a melee weapon. Not gonna happen, General. Matter of fact, I wonder if the ash spawns, which are all around me, are gonna go down when the General does. I'm gonna have to find out real fast. He's crawling. He's not gonna get away, and the ash spawns are not directly tied to him. They may be commanded by him, but it looks like ultimately I'm gonna have to kill them as well. That's ultimately okay though, because ultimately I have the ultimate power of the crossbow. Yes. sink that putt. Right into an ash spawn's butt. Yep. Oh, it hurts. Oh, it hurts again. Oh, how did that miss? The fires must have obscured my vision. One last shot, bud. No, I guess not one last. Now one last shot, and you can do nothing about it. Well, that was easier than I expected, actually. Just that the general was a hammer wielder. That made my style of staying at range and pelting away quite effective against him, actually. Very, very effective. So there he is, in the flesh. He doesn't look dead for a day, even. Champion's Cudgel. 50% chance for each element of fire, frost, and shock to do 25 points of damage. I'm going to take that just for the possibility of disenchanting it. Seems like a really interesting brand new enchant. Ebony gauntlets? Ew, if it weren't heavy armor. I'm still wearing some kind of crappy, Ramanda, hold on. Remanada. 20 value, that's an unusually high value book. 22 as well for Deathbrand. I feel like those may... Ah, search for the treasure of Haknir Deathbrand. Sure enough, I was going to say, I feel like one of those might have something to do with an artifact. Alright, well, I think we've taken everything we want. And we've killed the commander, so I think we can return now. Oh, they're even going to give me an easy out here. What is this? The old ways. Huh. Interesting. I am not going to read and summarize. A lot of times I will if I'm playing alone, just randomly get sucked into one of these books. But there's so many books that by no means can you just walk around reading every one you encounter. Now that we've freed Fort Frostmoth from its... Oh, wow. I love how that looks on the map. That looks so amazing. You can see the whole thing. That is really sweet. It looks like I'm zoomed in more on this map than I have been on any of the others. High Point Tower. A tower right over Fort Frostmoth. Let's go ahead and just fast travel back to Raven Rock and talk to the captain. And alongside the captain, let's talk to...
I don't know what you're playing at, Glover, but something about you just doesn't add up.
Huh.
Understandable, considering the differences between us.
I'm not talking about that. I have a knack for smelling trouble, and for some reason you reek of it.
Huh.
I promise you, I have nothing but good intentions towards everyone in this town.
That's interesting. The captain doesn't like Glover very much. Hey,
Glover
Glover.
Mallory's the name. If you're looking for a smith, you found one of the best.
What is an ancient Nordic
It's
pickaxe?
the only tool tough enough to crack Stalrim, is what it is.
Okay.
Not many of those beauties left in the world. Forging them is a lost art.
I already spoke to you
The
about
one
all of
Precious
this.
borrowed came from the Skull village up north. I traded them some goods for it.
Why do I feel like all of a sudden, with the captain's words, he may be a little bit of a shady
Calling
dealer.
Stalrim an ore is like calling mud.
Yeah,
Some
no, we
folks
went
say
through
it's
this.
enchanted.
We went through this. I
don't
assume
think
it's
I've
rare,
come.
right?
If you're looking to
You
learn
don't come
more,
across
you should
more
head
than a
over to-
chunk, right?
No.
You don't know anybody by the name of Murik.
I'm not
So
sure.
I wouldn't expect you to.
I don't want to talk about
I've
this.
got an ancient Nord pickaxe, though, and I thought I'd be able to turn it into you.
Blades, helmets,
Huh.
pretty much
Well,
anything
let me
to
do
suit
some
your
selling
needs.
real quick anyway. 2,000 gold, that's nice.
You tell Cresius he better give that pickaxe back to me, or else.
I have a feeling that I'm going to go talk to Cresius, and he's going to say he lost the pickaxe
If
somewhere.
you're looking for any exotic ingredients, just ask. I
Alchemy.
might have what you need.
Okay, so there's our alchemist. I'm not going
Remember,
to talk to her
I have
any
plenty of
further right at the
potions
moment. Hey,
in
News you
Captain!
bring from Fort Frostmoth.
Good news. Ill, but, you know, good news. Kinda. I killed General Carius.
I had my suspicions that he was undead. How else could he have survived for over 200
He
years?
didn't.
It's a shame. There are quite a few tales of General Carius' exploits, including the founding of Raven Rock.
Is that so? He'll no longer send Ash Spawn to Raven Rock.
Councillor Morvain told me to give this to you if you made it back in one piece. And you got rid of General Carius. Better than a soldier's pay, so you should be thankful.
Well, I did better than a soldier's worth of work. 2,500 gold added. That is amazing. This is turning out to be a very lucrative island already. Is it difficult commanding the Redoran Guard?
It can be. Even the most experienced warriors can fall prey to petty distractions. They usually didn't amount to much, but they make my job that much harder.
Petty distractions.
Some of my own men have become quite accustomed to a spirit they called Emberbrand wine. Despise the stuff myself. It's powerful and tremendously addicting. I've seen men fail to finish even a single flask.
What?
If I knew where they were stashing the bottles, I'd put an end to it myself.
By what, smashing the bottles? I could try to track it down for you.
Would?
Sure.
That would be helpful. I just don't have time to do it myself right now.
Any idea where I should begin?
They're too smart to have left it in the bulwark. I'd search one of the abandoned houses on the outskirts of town.
Ha! Little codgers. Not going to ask him about the bone mold armor, although it is thoroughly interesting. I wonder.
Always a pleasure to watch when a man like you walks by.
Your actions here have been a blessing to us all, sir.
Dark elf chick with an eye for the wood elves.
Last time I rode Jalen's ship, I was
retching
heaving
wretch.
my guts for a week. Dunmer weren't meant to ride.
Yeah, right. You were meant to float on silt striders. This looks like it's named as though it's like a bar or something.
From my daughter.
A lower
What
house.
chooses to do is her concern, not yours.
She has no idea what she's getting herself into. You may not always be there to take care of her.
Huh.
Fethis, all of us mourn
Miserable.
your wife's passing.
Just miserable.
Just don't let it affect how you treat your daughter.
Wow. So the captain's got an eye for,
It's busier now that
is
things
this
are
another
starting to look up.
alchemist?
Yeah, so what can I get you?
Do you sell any special
everything from
mining
post-
gear? I'm too
Mining
curious.
gear? No. However, I used to sell East Empire
Oh.
pendants until I ran out of them. Popular little item.
Really? Okay, well what's an East Empire pendant, I ask, as though I don't already know.
It's an amulet that was made exclusively for the East Empire.
You don't
They
say.
gave them to their workers as an incentive at one point. A kind of reward for extra effort.
I don't suppose you would
They're
pay
no
more than
longer
25
being
gold
made,
for
so
them.
they've become a collectible. I'd love to get my hands on a few of them.
I may just have a few of them. I'll sell you some of mine.
Well, well.
I think I've got 2.
Seems you're proving fairly useful for an outlander. Here's your coin. Keep bringing me more, and I'll keep paying you for them.
To remove the 1,000 gold added. Oh my god. 500 gold each. Wow, I'm definitely going to be bringing that back here. So I feel like this guy's actually just like a general trader. Whistle, whistle, or a whistle?
Huh?
My whistle's so bad it knocked him backwards. Maybe you can help me get better?
It can't be helped.
Oh, that's
East
hilarious.
Empire pendants
Gotta
are
keep on
scattered all
practicing.
over, so leave no stone unturned.
Yeah, I'll be bringing those back to you, Mr. 500 gold per pendant.
Damn, Ash.
That is amazing. Crap. I really feel like this dude that the blacksmith is looking for should be somewhere around here. Hold on. Maybe he gave me a miscellaneous trackable. Locate East Empire pendants. Locate the hidden stash of Emberbrand wine. Search for the treasure of some dead dude. Return the book. And retrieve the ancient Nord pickaxe. All the rest of these are original Skyrim trackables. Let's just make sure all those are turned off. And let's leave the miscellaneous on. Let's take a quick peek at our map. Return the book. Retrieve the pickaxe. So that's just north of here.
Assisting the red.
I think instead of going towards the mine, though,
Always a pleasure.
I'm going to see about returning this book, because I think it's right here somewhere in town. Yeah, matter of fact, even close by.
Not planning any trouble. What can I do for you, Fred?
Nope, no trouble planned for me. Apparently this is the council
Your
hall.
efforts in Ravenrock have proven most invigorating for my husband.
Ha!
I haven't seen him this pleased in many years.
Invigorating, huh?
You look able to venture outside of town.
Yes.
Perhaps you could help me recover something precious that was lost.
Something precious. You mentioned something.
A few months ago, I had sent an important folio to the first edition bookshop
Ah.
in the Imperial City to be rebound. They sent it back to me recently, but it never arrived.
Is that so? Actually, I already have it. Hand over the book.
Father bless you. You found it. Well, you've certainly proven your worth around here to me. Please accept this gift as a token of my appreciation.
You needn't beg. I will accept the gift. readily. What gift? I didn't see anything added. Do you know someone called Mirak? I'm going to stop asking this soon. I think it's interesting that every character has different dialogue for it.
I swear I've heard it.
Where did you hear it?
I don't know. It almost feels like a dream. Something about a temple on the island.
Yeah, it's reached everybody here. Who's your husband?
Admiral Arano, second counselor of Raven
Ah,
Rock.
I see.
How I hate that title. Damn fool's going to get himself killed over it someday.
You worry much on your husband's behalf.
He's in grave danger, and yet he continues to place himself in harm's way.
To a degree, it sounds like
When
it's
I
his
fall
job.
asleep at night, all I can do is hope he'll still be there when I awaken. This island was never meant for us. There's too much death here.
Sound like you expect assassins to show up in the night. Perhaps you should return to Morrowind.
I assure you, if I could convince Admiral to do that, I'd be on the next ship back to Blacklight. Unfortunately, Admiral and Councillor Morvain are very close friends, and they will never abandon one another, despite my feelings.
Well, that's what it means to be committed to someone. You haven't told him how you feel.
I'm the wife
I'm
of
guessing.
a second counselor, and certain things are expected of me. The most important thing is that I stand by Admiral no matter how I feel, and I intend to do that until we get off this miserable rock.
Huh. As much as you've spat about it here, I feel like it'd be impossible for you to not at least convey the message to him. A whistle, whistle, or a whistle?
Huh?
Maybe you can help me get better?
It can't be helped.
Where are you from originally?
Admiral and I lived in Blacklight, the capital city of Morrowind.
Oh, fun.
House Redoran has improved Blacklight substantially over the last 1,000 years. Its grandeur rivals that of Mournhold itself.
Really?
The
Mournhold was
root fire
huge.
where the Council of Great Houses meet is something to behold.
I hope to see it someday. Sounds like quite a sight.
I haven't seen the city in over 50 years.
Wow.
Even for a Dunmer, that seems like an eternity. Regardless, I hope to return there someday, which doesn't seem likely given my husband's commitment to Councillor Morvain.
You look on in the years, too, and your husband actually
journey,
just walked
traveler.
out. Kind of feel like I wanted to talk to him. I know that if I talk to Lyril, Morvain, Mr. First Counselor here, that I'll be able to get,
result of your victory at Fort Frostmoth. Many thanks.
I'm sure I'll be able to get quests, or at least a quest from him. I'm going to hold off, though, because I want to wrap things out. If I was doing this single player, I'd just collect all the quests I could, and then just do them as I felt like it, as I ran across them out in the wilds, but I want to be a little bit more pointed in my sequencing of events. And I want events related to the same quests to come along close to one another.
Cretius, last time you explored the mine, you almost fell to your death. I'm not spending the rest of my days as a widow.
And I'm telling you that I'll do whatever it takes to find my great-grandfather's remains. He's down here. I can feel it.
That was almost 2 centuries ago. There may be nothing left to find.
2 centuries.
Just let me go, woman.
Cretius, you're an obstinate old fool, and you're going to get yourself killed.
That's pretty harsh words. It's going to be kind of difficult for him to see things your way when you're just nothing but negative.
Who in the blazes are you? Can't you see I'm busy?
Busy doing what?
Why should I tell you? I don't even know who you are.
Perhaps I could help.
Maybe. Been difficult trusting people lately. They think I'm crazy.
Is that
mark
so?
my words. These mines hold a secret that could put Raven Rock back on the map.
Huh. I heard they were dry. The final descent, and I've just started a new quest. Unfortunately, I came down here to complete one. What sort of secret would be hidden here?
A secret the East Empire Company swept under the rug 2 centuries ago.
Really?
It killed my great-grandfather and left Raven Rock with a worthless and tainted mind.
Tainted? Who was your great-grandfather?
Gratian Caerelius. He spent his entire life exploring ancient ruins across Tamriel. And he died in these very mines almost 200 years ago.
How did he die?
The East Empire Company called it a terrible accident, claiming that he was lost in a rockfall, I know better.
What's your proof?
My wife and I were cleaning out our home, and we came across some of my great-grandfather's things locked in an old chest. I found an unsent letter he'd written to the East Empire Company, and a key.
Oh. What did the letter say?
It describes a discovery that was made in the mine by some of the diggers. They wanted Gratian to take a closer look. The East Empire Company must have felt it was of great value, as they locked that section of the mine off from everyone else.
The key is to the locked section?
It is. Well, I assume it is. I haven't been able to find the entrance.
But it's here in these mines. I admit this does sound suspicious.
Finally, someone who believes me. I'm telling you, there's something big down there. Something that the East Empire Company wanted to hide from everyone.
Ha! Why are you telling me all of this?
Look, my wife nags that I'm too old to go traipsing around these mines chasing my story. Time's my enemy. It's caught up with me before I could find the answers that I'm looking for.
So you do need my help?
I do. I want to know what happened to Gratian, and what the East Empire Company's keeping from all of us.
Any idea where to start?
Gratian kept a journal of notes about his discoveries. If you can find his remains, I'm hoping it will help. Here's everything I have.
A rock
The
slide.
letter, the key. Please, do this for me, so I can finally regain the respect that I've lost.
Okay, well, that's not the reason I originally came to talk to you. Although I'm still curious, what makes you think that Gratian's death wasn't an accident?
Look, I know I don't have much to go on. I have that unsent letter, and that's really it. But I also have a miner's instinct that's run in my family from before Gratian was even born. I may sound like a crazy old man to you, but I'm telling you, the tunnels here are solid. They would never collapse like that.
A rock fall, huh? So the reason I came here, though, is because Glover wants his ancient Nordic pickaxe back.
The damn fool doesn't even deserve to have it. The pickaxe was made for mining, not selling. I'll bet he stole it from the Skald in the first place.
You might be right on that by that. But it doesn't belong to you either.
Oh, very well. Here, tell him I hope he drops the thing on his foot.
I have another one. Why are you arguing with Effia?
She thinks that old age has addled my mind, that I'm seeing things when there's nothing to be seen. I realize she cares about me, but she has to understand that I can't rest until I find out what happened to Gratian.
What if she's right and I don't find anything?
Then I'll settle down peacefully and never set foot in this mine again. I've been waiting for this moment for a long time, even before I discovered Gratian's old things. I just hope both of you don't mistake my enthusiasm for insanity. Be careful down there.
Well, I suppose we'll see.
Treacherous.
I wonder if she
Why
has any
you're leading
supporting
Cretius
information.
on, I'll never understand.
Ah, she can train me in restoration. Guessing you don't agree with Cretius' story.
Poor Cretius is aging, and I believe it's addled his mind.
Yeah, that's what he said.
As the years have passed, it's gotten worse. He's become obsessed with his theories of conspiracy.
Huh. Then where's his great-grandfather?
I'm sure he's down there somewhere, buried under a mountain of rubble like the East Empire Company claims.
You're sure of that,
My
huh?
greatest fear is that my stubborn mule of a husband will end up suffering the same fate.
It's a valid fear. Whistle, whistle, or a whistle? Eventually, I'll learn how to whistle. I could improve if you just give me a few tips, you know.
Not my problem.
How do you whistle? I gotta learn how to whistle! I need to be able to call my horse. He'll get lost without me. Oh, wow. A bucket. Looks like it may be a couple buckets. I was going to say it looks like it may be an elevator, but I don't think that's the case. The Poison Song, Book 3. Oh, check it out. An expertly locked strongbox. That is simply too curious. Jim, potion, Jim, another pendant, 500 gold. Oh my god, those pendants, that is so awesome.
Try the lower sections of the mine. I've never been able to get that far.
Yeah, I can imagine. And here I sit on the precipice of a great drop. And I think I'm pretty much ready to go down at this point. I can actually take the bucket off of the... That's kind of cool. Kind of crazy. Kind of cool, though. That's going to have to be the end of this episode. I can't get into the mine in this episode because we don't have the time. And I think this really, really compels me to just keep doing some playthroughs with Veloz. But I think I'm going to switch off to Leo for the next episode. And I think I might directly pursue the Dragonborn storyline. So we'll see about that. Hopefully it doesn't get too mixed up between this and that. Thanks for watching, everybody. See you later.